It's Stefan. And right now it is Friday, the 24th of September. That means that very shortly we're going to hit October. Oh, thanks, Stefan. I clearly know how to do my dates, right? But what does October really mean? It means we're in quarter four. And with quarter four, we see some of the big things throughout the year in a couple different industries that I want to make sure that you and me and anybody else that's out there right now that might happen to sometimes work in a couple different places, a couple different industries, a couple different verticals know about and prepare for. So in quarter four, what things happen? Some of the big things, right? There's some big things that happen in quarter four. There's some big sporting events. There's a couple other events that we kind of need to know about, but there's also a couple really even bigger things. Things like Black Friday shopping. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Things like Black Friday shopping, retail and e-commerce. Quarter four is ginormous. It's huge. Quarter four is the quarter for those industries. For nonprofits, giving season is the biggest. It's the highest in quarter four. And the bad guys know that. And since the bad guys know that, what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to put their feet up and put some mistletoe out? Hell no. The bad guys are getting ready for the most important quarter that you have, the most important timing that you have. It might be down to the day, it might be down to the hour, it might be down to the minute. They're waiting and planning to make sure that they can extract as much value out of you as you can in your own go to market strategy because it's about business. So, what are they waiting for? Well, in quarter four, we see a lot of DDoS, especially in the e commerce, retail, and nonprofit spaces. So, if you work in one of those spaces, right now is when you want to sit down, right now, September, early October, because you're about to go into a freeze period, right? You can still develop, but you're probably not pushing their code from dev into prod soon. You're about to slow down on that. So what does that mean? That means that right now is your last chance. Really, right now is about your last chance to go through and do some analysis, figure out maybe what DDoS prevention you might need right now in order to prevent DDoS when it comes to the larger impacts and things that are actually going to hit your revenue come later quarter four. So it's not a huge deal. Figure out really what it is. Is it a volumetric attack? Are they trying to shut down the pipes to your systems? Are they going to shut down the system itself? Maybe it's a VPN concentrator. Maybe it's your web host. What would an adversary want to attack of yours? Figure that out. And then once you know that, you can start putting some things in place. So, what are some of the stuff that you can put in place? The first one is a scrubbing service. Send all of your traffic, layer three, layer four, all of it, out to a scrubbing service that can actually take a look, and we can hit some of those big things: SYN attacks, flood attacks, UDP. We can crush those with a good service. They're just going to scrub the packets themselves and hopefully let through majority good ones. But what happens after that traffic comes through? What happens when at that point you've got utilization attack that's trying to increase your utilization so you can't serve whatever it is that you need to serve? That's a slightly different piece. That's more of the UD or it's not UDP. That's more of the layer 7. So, gotta scrub that too. Get some good SRE controls in there as well. A little bit on you, scalable infrastructure. Make sure that you're hitting the right things and you're protecting the right things as we get ready to go into quarter four. Retail, e-commerce, and nonprofits. Your giving seasons, your high seasons, it's coming quick. So please lock it in, go through some testing before you go into the dark period or the not the dark it's going to be gray out too, of course. But before you go into the that period where you're locked in, your change window's locked, you can't do anything else. Test it now so that way you don't have to call someone when you're under a DDoS attack. Keep it simple, plan it out, figure out what you need to do now. That's it. Happy day. Have a good one.